This is Undiscovered Beauty 1 here, and I'm just doing a quick video of my skincare routine. I've got a few messages on Twitter asking me what do I use to cleanse my skin, so I figured that I would do a video for you guys to show you what I use to cleanse my skin every day on a daily basis, night and day. Wait, no, I'm sorry, morning and night. I said it reversed. So, with enough rambling, let me just go ahead and get started. And again, just keep in mind these products are based on my own opinion and from personal use. So, it's comfortable for your skin. Me, I have a combination skin, so I have like really oily T-zone and cheek area, dry forehead, dry chin. So use what is basically comfortable for your skin type or what you notice that your skin regimen is. Or if you have something similar to mine and you're using something and you see it's not working, hey, maybe leave me a comment, ask me, hey, what do you think about it, and give it a try. So the first thing I use to cleanse my skin is MAC's Green Gel Cleanser. So I don't know if the camera is picking this up, but it is the MAC Green Gel Cleanser. And let me just say, I've been using MAC products for about a good 5 years, and this was the first thing that was recommended to me. I used to use Clean and Clear. Don't get me wrong, I still use Clean and Clear. Their blackhead scrub, but I don't use it on a daily, so it's not going to be in this skincare routine video because I don't use it every day. I use it sparingly. But this green gel cleanser, when I started using this, I want to say it was probably 2008. This became like my best friend. This, me and her or him, whatever you want to say, were like BFFs. This literally got every dirt and purify off my skin. My skin tone was at a point where I wasn't comfortable. You know, I wasn't, what's the word? I didn't feel confident. And once I went to the MAC counter and I was buying things, and then at the main time it was like lip products, and then I wanted to venture out and I wanted to start using their skincare products. So that's when I used the green gel cleanser. And they first gave me a sample and they said, well, try a couple things, see how it is. And I mean, I used this for 1 week in the little sample and I fell in love, and I was like, okay, I am going back to get this. So I went back to get this, and let me tell you, this bottle is $20, but $20 goes a long way. I don't have to replace this for at least about 3 to 4 months. So I mean, and at the time when I was building up, getting my skin tone and my complexion back, I was just using it every day. Once my skin was at a level of where they were noticing, like, okay, you are at a point where your skin is just like voluminous, like slow down on the green gel cleanser. I began to use this 3 times a week, and I always chose Monday, Wednesday, Friday because at that time my skin was very fresh. I really wasn't wearing makeup, so I did not need to wash my face daily. But now since I'm progressing with makeup, I wash my face every day with this. But back then, you would just catch me with maybe a lip gloss on. I didn't put anything on my face because I didn't feel confident. You have to feel confident in your own skin. You can be confident with makeup on, but you got to be confident with your own skin. So with that little tidbit, if I could talk, with that little tidbit, you'll see when I film videos, I'm always in my natural skin because I'm comfortable in my natural skin. I'm comfortable and confident in makeup, but I'm also comfortable and confident in my own skin. Undiscovered Beauty 1 here in my own skin. But yeah, so enough rambling about the green gel cleanser. Like I said, it's $20 at MAC. You can get it at your MAC store or your MAC counter at Nordstrom, Macy's, whoever. But this is a good product, or even online. And they also now have the miniatures, and the little small guy is $10, which is perfect too for traveling. And I have one of those too, but it's like in my little toiletry bag for when I go travel. And since the summer is coming up, I will be traveling, so that's what goes in there. So that is the first thing I do. So I cleanse my face with this. Then the second thing I use, and Dratz is still in the bathroom. Great. The second thing I use is the Aveeno Skin Brightening Daily Scrub. It's in a green, like light sea green bottle. And it's a daily scrub. It's used to help brighten your complexion, and I use that as well every day. That is one of my favorite products. I used to use a exfoliator from MAC back in the day. So like if you're like a oldie but goodie, and you remember back in the day, MAC had an exfoliator. I think it was called like Gamage or something like that. I never could know how to pronounce it. I just used to say, just give me the MAC exfoliator, and they would give it to me. And that thing used to do wonders. So since then, I could not find something as comparable to that MAC exfoliator. So there was times where I bought the Bobbi Brown exfoliator in the little jar with the brown granules. I still have that thing too, and it was nice, but I did not really like it. I didn't see anything. I didn't see like how I had the dual combination with MAC. I didn't see that bada bing and the boom. Like, okay, cleanse, boom, now I'm exfoliating. I didn't see that with the Bobbi Brown. And don't get me wrong, I liked it. I just didn't see that combination. So after years of searching, I went back to Aveeno, which Aveeno is very good for your skin. It's really recommended by dermatologists and all this other jazz. So I've been using that lately. I've been using that for the last 2 years, so I've went back to that since I've been home from UT. So, and I've used it, and it's really well. So I can't complain. It does the job, and you can use it every day. Because some exfoliators, you can only use it like 3 times a week as well, because some of the particles on it is very harsh, and it can strip your skin. But I love the Aveeno being that you can use it every day. So that's another thing. And you can pick that up at CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, Target, whoever. And it's like $6.89, somewhere around that ballpark. So that's what I do. After cleanse and exfoliate, I did have a mask by MAC. If any of you guys remember, it was a Volcanic Ash mask, and they had a dual set, which sometimes I do switch off from my Aveeno, and I use the Volcanic Ash Exfoliator. They had that collection, but they brought the exfoliator back out last year, so of course I had to get that. And I know you're probably not going to be able to see it because it's black, so I'm sorry if you couldn't see it. But I had got this last summer when they relaunched it, and I was like, oh, are they going to come out with the mask? And they were like, oh, we don't know if we're going to come out with the mask, but we're coming back out with the exfoliator. And let me tell you, I watched YouTube a lot last year before I finally, decided to go ahead and make a channel. And I watched a lot of people that had videos about this. A lot of people complained about how it was put on their face and how that, it was like black tar. But this little sucker gets every nook and cranny. So I really hate that MAC didn't come out with the mask, but I hope they do come out with the mask this year, because this Volcanic Ash line was a really good product that they came out with. And I mean, you just felt all purities of your skin. It was so cleansing. So sometimes when I've like worn makeup, or if I'm going out somewhere, I always use this. So this is like very sparingly, because I don't know if MAC is ever going to sell it again. So I don't want to use it up and then be like, oh man. So this is like a once in a lifetime. Like, I got to be going out with the golds to like pull this out. So that's another thing I use. And after I'm done cleansing my face, it always comes, my motto is, a lot of people ask me, how do you have such